another live stream, man, another video, man. First of all, I want y'all to follow my Instagram, y'all. It's cole.manxx. Cole.manxx. All right, guys. So follow that. I appreciate that. We're gonna get into it, guys. 10 signs God is warning you not to date someone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dating people and y'all don't have that spirit of discernment from God, right? Y'all don't have that mindset of knowing when to cut somebody off when they come down to dating. So we're finna get into it, y'all. All right, first of all, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all share this content. Also, too, man, donate. Don't hate, guys. All right. Number one, a sign God telling you not to date someone. They are very rude to you, guys. This is a sign that God's telling you not to date someone. Let's say if you dating someone, right, and this is what I mean by being rude. 9 times out of 10, this happening, right? When you're dating someone, they're on their phone the whole time, pretty much. Like the whole time the date going on, they are on their phone, like looking in their phone, not really caring about what you're saying, just texting. How you gonna get to know that person? You know what I'm saying? It's like, guys, this is very, very rude. A woman or a man on their phone just texting while you at a table. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be interacting with each other. Y'all supposed to be excited to see each other. That's a sign of low interest, guys. And this is a sign that God's warning you not to date that person. You know what I'm saying? Cut that person off, man. You know what I'm saying? Because dealing with somebody like that, Kiki, what's up? Hey, Cole, right? I can't stand that ish. Yo, yeah, people, this side, a person being rude during dating. You know what I'm saying? They texting while you trying to talk to them. That's a person that's only there for a free meal. That's not a person that's really into you, right? This is something that guys tell you to cut them off. Or what they'll do is they'll basically show up late. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign of disrespect too, guys. A person showing up late because if a person really got high initial interest in you, they don't show up late, guys. They be on time, you know what I'm saying? They might even beat you there. They might be there early, you know what I'm saying, just to get there, right? They might leave an hour early if it take, 30 minutes to get there. They might leave an hour early, right? Just to get there. But they're going to be there, guys, on time. This time that God's telling you, wanting you not to date someone, guys. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay away from these type of people, all right? Because these type of people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times they have bad intentions. They just want a free meal, right? They can't cook a lot of times, right? Number two, guys, another sign that God is wanting you not to date someone, they don't care about your feelings. Guys, this is a sign that God is wanting you not to date someone, right? Let's say if you're expressing yourself at the table about, what you have been through and they talking about what they have been through. They don't seem to listen to you to understand. They only listen to you to reply, right? They don't care about your feelings. You know what I'm saying? This is a sign that God's wanting you not to date someone, guys. You don't need to be with someone that don't care about your feelings, but they want you to care about their feelings. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about what you're talking about. They rolling their eyes when you're talking, right? Like they don't want to hear what you're talking about, what you don't have to say. You know what I'm saying? This is a sign that God is wanting you not to date someone. You're going to have problems with that person, trust me. Because you're supposed to be trying to listen to someone to understand and not to reply, right? You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand, man. Stay away from these type of people that when you're like venting to them, right? You trying to tell them about your life story and how you came up and what you've been through and all this type of stuff, and they acting like they don't want to hear it and they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But they want you to hear and understand what they got going on, right? This sign that God wants you not to date someone. All right. Number three, guys, they don't believe in God. Guys, this is a sign that God is wanting you not to date someone, right? When a person don't believe in God and you are on that date, trust me, it's going to be a big, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be like a problem, right? They're atheists, they don't believe in God, right? It's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And you're really not supposed to argue, go back and forth about, the Bible or go back and forth about religions or, stuff like that. This sign that God just wanted you not to date them. If they don't have Christ in their life, if they don't have God in their life, right, and they don't believe in God and all that type of stuff, you need to walk away. You need to tell them, no, I'm walking away from this. Right, I'm walking out if they not listening. Right. But yeah, guys, if they don't believe in God, that means that they're not like-minded. That means that most likely they're acclimated to the world. They still got a worldly mindset. They have not connected to the Most High, right? They don't have, spiritual connection with God. So you need to cut these type of people off because this is just a setback when a person don't believe in God. They're going to set you back, right? Because they don't understand, the God that you serve and how God been good to you. So you need to deviate from these type of people, guys, that don't believe in God. Number 4, guys, they never ever support you. You know, and I'm gonna go back to number 3. First of all, you should ask somebody should they believe in God before you start dating them and all this type of stuff, right? You should ask them first, all right? So you don't have to worry about canceling that date, right? So ask them first, right? But number 4, they never ever support you. This sign of God is when you not date someone. Guys, if they never ever, they just no way. Guys, if they never ever support you guys, it's like they showing no support. But they want you to support them. You going to their events that they're having. You going to their graduations. You going to their parties or whatever the case is. They venues, all this type of stuff. You going to places where they want to go. But when it's time for them to go to places that you want to go to, they got a problem. Right? Excuse me. They got an excuse why they can't go. They want to throw a temper tantrum, right? You know, they lie and say, well, this happened or that happened, right? They don't want to support you at all, but they want you to support them. The person that you're dating, they're supposed to be a personification of you, right? Spirit's supposed to know spirits, right? Spirits know spirits, so their spirit supposed to align with your spirit. You got a supportive spirit, they're supposed to have a supportive spirit, right? You got a self-improvement spirit, they're supposed to have a self-improvement spirit. You got a God spirit, they're supposed to have a God Christ spirit. All right, guys. So if they're not supporting you guys, it's a sign that God's wanting you not to date them. Number 5, guys. Another sign, guys, when you not date someone, they are always gossiping. Guys, when a person is like, my accomplishments mean nothing, like, what the... Right, exactly. Right? Yeah. Yeah, but their accomplishments means everything, right? Now, don't deal with somebody that's not supporting you. But number 5, guys, they are always gossiping. This is a sign that God is wanting you not to date someone. They're always gossiping about something. You know, their family, what's going on at work. 9 times out of 10, if they're always gossiping, they're not happy with their life. You know what I'm saying? People that gossip a lot, they're just not happy with their life. They want about he say, she say, and they're not one about self-improvement. Like, I like to hear people talk about more about self-improving their life and stuff like that instead of gossiping. Because gossiping, like, what does somebody else's life got to do with mine? You know, how is that going to improve my life spiritually and, you know, financially? Worrying about what he say, she say. It doesn't matter. I don't like being around people that are always talking about somebody. Like, who cares? Right. All right, Kiki. Yep, right. Exactly. Right. So this sign of guys when you not date someone. You date someone that's always gossiping, guys. Man. They're not talking about no plans of how they can increase their finances or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, spirits know spirits. So if they don't have that same type of spirit as you about self-improvement, you know what I'm saying? I like to be around people that's talking about stocks, real estate, crypto, Bitcoin. You know, well, that's crypto, right? Coinbase, that's another app. Just self-improvement and journey. I like to be around that. All right, guys? So if you're not being around people that's on that same type of vibration as you, frequency as you, is about improving your life. And also, too, guys, a lot of gossipers, they not self-improving their life. A lot of people, 9 times out of 10, they're not trying to self-improve their life. A lot of people that's gossiping. You know what I'm saying? What they're doing is they're gossiping and stuff like that because they bored. They don't want to change their life, right? They don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said faith without works is dead. A lot of these gossipers, they're lazy. But when it comes down to moving their mouth, you know, they ready to put in the work. But when it comes down to the physical work, they self-improve their own life internally, it's a problem. You know why? Because they have a low vibration. They're connected to them demonic spirits. All right, guys? Which is acclimated to Satan. All right, guys? So it all works in symbiotic connection. Number 6, guys. Another sign of guys wanting you not to date someone. They don't appreciate you. Guys, it's a sign of guys wanting you not to date someone. They don't appreciate you, guys. When somebody don't appreciate you, you don't need to date them. And how a person appreciates you when you dating them, they don't mind paying for a date back. Right? You pay for a date, they don't mind paying for a date for you. That's the appreciation. But when they got a problem with paying for a date, guys, if a man or a woman got any problem with paying for a date and you pay for a date for them, guys, man, that's a selfish person. You dealing with a narcissist. They're not like-minded. Like I said, you supporting them, you supporting their stomach, you supporting, you know, their health or whatever the case is. They supposed to be supporting your stomach. They're supposed to be supporting your health, right? That's how it's supposed to be. Because the man is supposed to help the woman and the woman's supposed to help the man. Right? They're all supposed to be helpmates to each other. All right, guys. So if a person don't appreciate you by just saying, you know what, I got this day, I'll pay for this one, right? If you pay for that one, if they not on that same frequency, guys, deviate from this person immediately. That's a selfish person. All right, guys. They don't care nothing about you. Because if they cared about you, they'll care about if you ate something like you care about if they ate something. All right, guys. They gotta project the same energy, guys. If he always paying, I don't mind paying sometimes. Right, Cole? Well, Kiki, I like me personally, I believe in if I pay for a date, a woman's supposed to pay for a date. That's what I believe in. If a man always paying, she'll pay. You'll pay. Sometimes, me personally, I don't, I don't rock like that. I only pay for a date if a woman pay for a date for me. That's just how I am, right? But if she don't do that, she don't agree for that, then it ain't gonna happen. But I get what you're saying. Number 7, guys. Another sign, guys, wanting you not to date someone. They are very bossy. Guys, it's a sign that guys want you not to date someone. When you're dealing with somebody that's very, very bossy, guys, this is a sign that guys want you not to date them because they're controlling, right? They don't want the Spirit of God to work His energy in your life to control you because they're trying to control you, right? They're trying to pull you away from God. All right, guys? They're trying to pull you away from God because when you're dealing with somebody that's bossy, they're all about their ego. They don't have, they're not being modest, right? They're not allowing God to lead them in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have that spirit of bossiness, right? But when you deal with someone that has that spirit of bossiness, no, that's a demonic spirit. They're very controlling, right? And when they can't control you, a lot of times they try to destroy you, or they cause drama, right? Or they cause chaos, or they'll try to walk away from you, right? Because they're manipulative. That's a demonic spirit, a manipulative spirit, demonic spirit, guys. All right. So you gotta stay away from these people that's bossy. Another sign, guys, guys wanting you not to date someone. They are very lazy. This is a sign that God's wanting you not to date someone, guys. When a person is very, very lazy, and you know for a fact that you got the can't help us for God, right? You wanna grow, right? You wanna put in the work because you know faith without works is dead. You strongly believe that, and you not cold, like you really putting in the work. You really focusing on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be around people that's focusing on their purpose. And if they're not doing that, they lazy. They're just trying to play you. They just trying to see if how much money can they get out of you and all this type of stuff. They don't understand that you're trying to better yourself and better your life, right? They don't consider your financial needs or problems or anything like that. This sign that God's wanting you not to date someone, guys. You're not going to always be at someone's beck and call. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that when you're going your purpose. A person that understands that you really on your purpose, they're not lazy either. They on their purpose. So this is why I tell you guys to get with someone that's on their purpose like you on your purpose. Because if you dating someone that's not on their purpose and they're not happy with their life, they're going to be trying to finesse you. It always happens like this, guys. The people that's not trying to boss up, the people, that's not trying to grow spiritually and financially, they always be the ones that's trying to manipulate and finesse other people, right? Because they have this type of demonic spirit where they want you to supply their narcissism, all right, guys? But this sign, guys, want you not to date someone. Number 9, guys, they are a liar. Guys, this sign that guys want you not to date someone. Dealing with a liar, man. I can't stand a liar because we grown and who you scared of. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no point of lying to me. I'm grown. We grown. You know what I'm saying? Where I got my own life. I can't be every beck and call. Yeah, life comes with a balance. You know what I'm saying? Life comes with a balance, and a lot of people don't understand that. It was a female that was talking about this chain right here. This is why I got this chain. Life comes with a balance, man. Life comes with a balance, the yin and the yang. Sometimes you're going to have good days, sometimes you're going to have bad days, all right? So this is how life comes with, right? Another 10, guys, another sign that guys want you not to date someone. They are jealous of others. This is another sign that guys want you not to date someone, guys. Dating someone that's jealous of others, like, let's say if you're a man dating a woman, right, and she looking at other women, and she want her eyes at them, she don't even know them, because they dress better than her, they look better than her. That's a jealous spirit. That's a demonic spirit, man. This is a sign that guys want you not to date someone, guys. Don't date that type of person. Or if you're dealing with a man that's always worrying about other men and stuff like that, trying to compete with other men, Don't date him. He got a jealous spirit. He got a demonic spirit, guys. They're not allowing God's spirit to work his energy in their life. They're allowing the devil's spirit and the demonic fallen angel spirits, you know, and the demons to work their energy in their life. All right, guys. So you guys gotta understand, man. These are 10 signs not to date someone, and guys warning you. Hope you guys have some advice. I hope it helps you out. I hope that it encourages you in some sort of way, guys. It's Coleman. I'm out, guys.